I can understand that you are moving to your borders last days because I know that you are an absolute professional coach, and I can understand, except personal reasons, that you are leaving before the game with Kazan. So I can understand that you are very pressed. You have a real problem. This is the reason I give to myself to believe that Mr. Kριστιανσον has a problem. I saw you very sad.
Yes.
You are very sad. You would like to. I believe that you would like to have a magic power to change the situation this time. Or you have a genie, something like this.
Yes, of course. Of course you wish you have magic power, but nobody has magic power. You have people that can do situation better, or live a situation better or worse, or can confront whatever problem or situation or what that is. But magic, no. But of course I wish I had. And now it wasn't like this, but just to show my loyalty to, these days also before I left, I stayed behind the scene and tried to help the team, and my assistant coach from Mr. Kalmasidis, now taking over. I also told the team that they are in good hands with Kalmasidis, and I prepared together with him very much the match with Kazan. But in every way I try to be supportive in the interest of the team, in the interest of the club, and the interest of the board. What I can give, I try to give.
Do you believe that Mr. Kalmasidis can take the team from the hand and drive the team to the trophies?
Yes, I believe.
Do you trust him?
Of course, I trust him 100%. He's, I know him since he was 8 years old, because he's brought up in Sweden. Mm-hmm. He lived his first 20 years there, so I know him very well. I had him as a player in the Swedish national team. He was my first choice when I come to Greece. I come only if Kalmasidis will be my assistant. And in these 3 years, he learned also many things. And he will continue with the same concept, the same lines that I have been doing till now. And I think these lines are good and will produce results. Till now, we see that the team can play very well in all, not all important, but when it really counts, when it was really important, Moscow, Trento, the crucial, the Kazan, you show that the team can play good. But for many reasons, it has been a little bit jumpy, right? Mm-hmm. But there are many reasons for this. And people tend to think that, last year they were always like this. It was not always like this. Also last year, Olympiacos lost to Aris, lost to other team, or playing 3-2 or things like that. This happens every team. So I think that Kalmasidis will continue to do this if he gets the support, and he's the only person right now, for me, that can lead the team. Knowing all the advantages and the disadvantages, the problems or the positive things there are in Olympiacos at this moment, and he knows the player, what they have been doing till now, what we tried, what was working, what was not working for every individual player. Nobody, whatever name that comes from the outside, can do a better job than Kalmasidis. This is my conviction. I'm so convinced of this. He needs only to be supported and put one guy that he can work with together with him good, of his, I think, where he feels that he can work good together. And we will stay together. I will try to help Olympiacos from distance, from Stockholm, for the months to come. And maybe I even come back before to see if I can do something to help, if I can.
We wish this. Do you believe that where do you believe that the team can reach? Can reach all the targets this year?
You know, when you are in Olympiacos, I know, the players know, everybody
You have to.
what we want to do. But we never put up a goal to say, we want to win the double and we want to win Champions League. Champions League is normally, should be out of the reach for us. We are not really that good, to be honest. But you see, if you take one by one, if you see the warming up yesterday, or if you see something, parts of things, how is possible that we can beat this Russian army? And now we did it 2 times, with Moscow and with Kazan. Trento is the world champion. They are the European, they are the Champions League winners from last year. We win in Trento, a decisive match for both teams. That shows that the top gear, the top speed of the team is good, but the margin is very little. You win by a few points.
So you have to look the game
yes,
ball by ball.
Yes, but I believe that the team will be in the running, be a contender to be for the cup and for the title. For Champions League is still a long way to go. To take 2 sets in Kazan, if it's 2 sets regular or 1 plus a golden set, we have to see. If this is possible, you have another trip to Moscow. And you know what Moscow did to our bigger rivals here in Athens yesterday? It was 3-0. Pretty big. We played Moscow already with Olympiacos this year 2 times, and we showed that we are at their level. So we show that we are, for the Greek championship, I think we will be there. But many things can happen. One little injury on a key player, small things like this can have a big influence. And also all the results on the way have influence. That you have confidence when you are playing, that the group stay together, and maybe in the short term also my departure now can help the team on the short term, because they have to take a little more responsibility. It's easy in the back of the head of a player. I don't have to think about this, coach, think about this. And now maybe you can be even more sharp, saying, I have to take a little more responsibility right now, because the team is in some problem. So I try to help here.
About the problems, some of journalists, some of the fans, some rumors, they said that Mr. Kριστιανσον have a problem with some of the players, or Mr. Kριστιανσον have problem with the board about Fonteles. Is that true?
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I don't know what do they even talk about.
You don't have a problem like this, because the fans, the supporters, all here in Greece, they want to know.
Yes, of course they want to know. No, but like I told you, it's only
personal
reasons that I don't want to go into. I don't
Yes,
want the people go inside my pants.
Of course.
And the things you are mentioned, I don't have a problem with the individual player. And Fonteles, I don't know what his only problem is that he was injured this summer and made a knee operation, and he has some time to come back, and then took a long time before he come here. But he could not come before because he was not ready to come before, and he's still on his way of recovering.
Mm-hmm.